Right, we haven't got the right hand side of the old medallion. But we could probably use some smithing stones on old Yuki. So maybe we go up the old ravine veiled village precipice thing. Yes, I remember its name well. The old golden seed will definitely come in handy. And I've just remembered something else I was going to do on old Yukibum. So we should probably go and do that as well. Let's just check. What's our faith? 27, that's good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we haven't yet killed the guy that gives us the Dragon Cult spellbook. Noob has claimed possession of the Black Flame spell, so Ukes will have to change to Lightning Spear, which was the original plan anyway. Is for him to have lightning, because he's a good boy. His black spots are mere spots, not his whole being like Nubs. So he's near the artist's shack, but is that the artist's shack? And if it is, how do we get to it? Would we have to come in from the south, or is there going to be a spirit spring, or what? Because this would just lead us to Jarburg if that tower wasn't in the way, which it most definitely is. Maybe we have to go north from here. We're still yet to properly explore that tower with anyone, which we should probably also do at some point in time. Oh, we might stumble across a Tibia Mariner whilst we're here if we're not careful. That would be a terrible shame, what with how tough and scary they are. There she is. She? He? It? It's a mystery to everyone. But yeah, not terribly tough as enemies go. But we'll fight it on land, on foot I think, just to be able to do the old jump attacks. And it's dead. Straightforward. Bit of death root and some ashes, very nice. Now I think the artist's shack is... yeah, there's our lad. He's going to be a bit tougher than the old mariner. And with fewer runes, probably. So let's see if we can't sneak up on him. Oh, it's running away. Maybe we'll horseback him. I do like my jumpy attacks though. But this guy's tough, so... maybe mobility is the answer. He hits hard when he does hit. But we got him. That wasn't terribly hard actually, after all. I was worried that was going to be a lot scarier. But now our dear friend Turtle Pope will be able to teach us some shiny new spells.
Greetings.
Oh, we've got a scroll as well.
What very well. Let us heresy all thing.
And we've got two prayer books.
Well. Heresy.
Lightning Spear. 6,000 to buy. Madness. Honed Bolt. 24. So they might both be worth getting. If we could afford them. We've got barely any runes on us. It's almost like we're going to have to go and get ourselves a level from Moog's house. Well, to be fair, if we scoop up the runes on our way to the Site of Grace, that's more than enough for what we need for our purposes. So we won't even need to kill Deathbird. Nope. Yep, we don't want those buggers getting involved. Here is rune 4 though. We'll take that. Don't mind me, lads. Just nicking all your stuff and running away. Yep, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Nicking all your stuff. And somehow we've already got enough runes for one of them already. Just by running through and watching that big skeleton guy kill things, I think. But we'll pop up here and grab the other rune whilst we're around. Excellent. Right, so Black Flame can bugger off, and Lightning is the new hotness. Watch now as I completely forget that I've got Lightning Spears for most fights I'm in. Although dragons are weak to it, and magma worms are basically dragons. Could be useful up here. The narrow confines of a mine though. Not the place to be swinging around a couple of big sides. We'll try it though. See how we get on, see how this lad feels about the old backstab. The holy damage is useful, because they're not exactly resistant to that. Now, pests. Nope. Didn't see that one coming. Well, I knew it was coming, but I got the wrong angle on it, basically. Suppose we should cleanse ourselves. What about? That poor guy. I didn't even want his cracked crystal. Jeez. How did we get knocked down by that flame attack? And what? Why did that guy explode then? That was very curious. We haven't got fire on our weapons. Oh, we've got fire on our second scythe. Nice. Forgot about that. Clearly. It's fine though. It's all fine. But the old lightning grease might come in handy one day. Now as for these lads. Where'd you come from? There you are. Down you go. I do like that rolling one because of the way the scythes both just slam down in front. It's pretty cool. I just really like the Reaper's moveset. If I find myself making a new character for funsies at some point, double scythe might just be the way to go. Now, why is this place called the Ruin-Strewn Precipice? It's got ruins in it, yeah. But why strewn? That makes it sound like they've been chucked about the place. Which might be more appropriate for the other spots where ruins appear to have just fallen from the sky. But who knows? Maybe they just thought strewn was a cool word. They hadn't used it already. Bats, you say? How do you feel about double scythe? Well, I mean, if we can't hit you at all, then that's unfortunate. There we go. That's more like it. That's how we deal with bats. Yeah, double reaper's very much like double whip in that you can just flail and you'll probably hit things. Ironically, unlike the double flail, where you probably miss most of the time. Was that too harsh? I'm not a big fan of the flails from what I've seen of them. Now, I seem to recall this wasn't generally worth getting, but I'm going to get it this time again, just in case. Somber 3. Yeah, we're not planning on using any other somber weapons at any point, I don't think, so that probably wasn't worth it. And then the one down the ladder was a somber 4. But we'll get it anyway. Because it's easier to get. Although, yeah. I was more concerned with not falling off the cliff than I was with avoiding the explosion there. Now, let's see if we can't find that boss again. Because on today's exciting episode of I'm a Bloody Idiot, didn't think about fighting him on horseback, did I? Popped to the wiki page to see if anyone could offer any general tips, and everyone was like, he's not so bad, you just ride around on Torrent and hit and run. Didn't think of that, did I? I've got a habit with these field bosses of just assuming that they can't be fought on horseback just because it's a boss. Of course, now we've got to remember where the bugger is. Well, he's not there because that's just mannequin knobheads. That's more mannequins. I mean, I like the mannequins, but yeah. Well, there's the Stake of Marika, so is this the right location? I don't think it is. Got some of these Explodo rock lads. And a big old ball of faces. And a Somber 5. Interesting. Some buggers trying to poison us. They'll probably succeed. Oh yeah, meteorite stuff. Cool. So we've basically just done a lap of the outside because I went in the wrong direction from the start, I think. But now we're probably close to that boss, right? Tell me we're close to that boss. There he is. He was here all along. Son of a gun. Right. Come on then, Commander. Let's see how you get on against my horse. Let's see how your lads get on against me wildly flailing. Okay, they do pretty well. Let's have a quick sip. That dragonfly can just get out of our way, hopefully. Bloody dragonflies. Yeah, we're going to need to deal with this bugger before we can go on, I think. Or is it going to bugger off? That'd be nice. Right, whatever you're doing, stop it. And stop hitting my Lutzel. Lutzel's also being distracted by the dragonfly, which is not helpful. Hey, she got it. Now the fight can begin. Oh god, I walked into that one, didn't I? And that one as well. Kinda. It's gonna summon some more lads in a minute, probably. And yeah, that's gonna hurt. Lutal's almost down, which sucks. Oh, and then we trips over Lutal. Bloody hell. It's almost better when she's out of the way, probably. Or he. Whatever he is. Now, more lads. There they are. Two down. Three down. Good. You and me, boss. You're running low on health, but you're not out of health. It's going to be a cautious game of hit and run at this point. So yeah, not the most exciting of fights, but it might work this time. Bait those attacks, getting some swings. Oh, got two swings in there. Lovely. And we walked into that one. Yep. Staying away from that AoE because we're nearly there. Got. Oof. How many hits have you got there, my friend? And the bleed gets the kill. Jeez. That guy was awful. The commander's standard and an unalloyed gold needle. So the standard will be a weapon, won't it? It's a halberd. Strength and dex, yeah, yeah. You can raise attack power and defense yourself and your mates. Cool. And then the needle. It's got to be a key item. It's snapped. It's a needle of gold. It's unalloyed gold. Sage Gowry has designs for this neat. This will be what Millicent needs then. Wherever the heck she is. Now. Can we get to her from up here? Maybe. Where's the cliff edge? Yeah, is that the church she's at? There aren't many churches in Caelid, are there? That might be the one we need. Look at the colour of that sky. It's impressive. Oh. But we can't stop to look around because we've got apparently 750 skeletons up our butt. There she is. We didn't appear to have spoken to her yet on Trace, but that's fine. We'll grab that sacred tear whilst we're here. Hello, you. Okay, we can't actually do anything with her yet. We need to pop down and speak to Gowry first, by the look. What's up, Gowry?
Oh, you found the unalloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours.
Oh.
Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
One would assume not, but I'm not an expert.
Can you give me as well made?
Fair enough. Now, what's this secret of Sally you're talking about? Like 3 flames atop the candle towers to break the seal. I guess I could have probably figured that out anyway, just by wandering around the town. Because if I'd seen any flames in there, I'd have been like, yeah, that seems like fun. So, towers, you say? That'll be a tower, probably. Suppose we could deal with these lads. Not so tough. Kind of annoying how they disappear and reappear and whatnot, but not so tough once you see the buggers. Yeah, these lads don't really know how to handle a magical sword woman on a horse. Which is fair, it's not something you see every day. So let's have a poke around the old town, shall we? We've got a sealed door. Should probably be higher up if we want to find our way into these towers. Ooh, don't mind if we do. We do like the gold seeds. That seems like a path. Path to where though? To another rooftop. And to a third rooftop. Now we've run out of rooftops. Let's try this way. Ah, we missed it. Lame. But yeah, that might be a way that we want to get up onto the roof. Wait, stop that, you lot. And you fired that? Cheeky get. Yeah, snuff out of you. Aristocrat garb. Cool. For your headgear. Ah! Yeah, I didn't even see you there, you son of a bitch. And yeah, for some reason we couldn't roll away at the right moment, and now we're dead. Was I stuck on that flower? Was that stopping me from rolling backwards?